concentrate myself a little. And I'm waiting for the record button to. Great. Good afternoon, my IT5 students, and welcome to our 12 o'clock lecture. My name is TP Govender, and I will be your IT5 lecturer. I've started the recording, but Sandila and I were having a little conversation earlier on, and he has told me that he's in Richards Bay, and he's a full-time student. And last year he was doing his advanced diploma, and this year he's going to be doing his postgraduate diploma. So Sandila, did I summarize your information and your introduction?
Yeah.
Okay, great, Sandila. And Sandila, you must remind me to record the lecture because very often some of my students are working and they are unable to attend the lecture. So,
okay.
Great. So Sandila, we've already spoken about the simple WhatsApp group that we've created. And I'm so happy that you accessed your email and you received email from me. And I also have two other students in here, right? Would you like to introduce yourself, new students? Yes, my student, to me right now, you're a number. It's 218-57840. Hello, student 218-5740.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
Okay. So my name is Tandazo.
Hello, Tandazo.
Yes, hi. Yeah, I'm studying internal auditing postgraduate. I was at the University of Pretoria, so I just moved here. So yeah, I studied financial science at Pretoria.
Oh, great. So Sandila, tell me, are you a full-time student or a part-time student? When I say full-time or part-time, I mean, are you working? Sandila? Okay.
Oh, I'm currently not working, but still looking for employment. So.
Oh, great. Now, I wish you all the best in that. And I've been teaching for a number of years. And very often when I teach part-time students or students that have completed their diploma and now doing a subject part-time or doing it in terms of postgraduate, very, very often before the year is out, they always tell me they get a job. So I wish you well. And I promise you, I'm going to say a special prayer. All my students must be employed. And Sandila, do you know why I want y'all to be employed, Sandila? From a personal point of view, Sandila, what do you think?
No.
Why would you want to be employed? You want a job, you want a salary. But for me, I want you to be employed because I want you to pay taxes just like me. Okay, Sandila? Come on, that was a joke.
I get you.
Okay. Now, that's why you need to improve your qualifications. I'm glad that you all are doing the postgraduate diploma because I believe that education will help you to secure an even higher paying job than if you hadn't had that white piece of paper. When you say white piece of paper, I mean your certification. All right. So Sandila, I've already sent you email. Have you received it, Sandila?
I received your two emails that you previously sent about the 3 attachments and the WhatsApp group link.
Great. Now the 3 attachments were the register. That means those are the official students on the list. And that was 2 attachments. One was for the ICTX 801. The other one was INTE 801. So Sandila, as my unofficial class rep right now, you need to circulate that with the students. I've given you admin rights in the WhatsApp group. You can post that to the WhatsApp group for students to check that they are indeed registered for the course. Our Moodle classroom hasn't been created as yet. I don't know why they haven't done that, but I've created my MS Teams class. Now, the reason I've created a WhatsApp group, Sandila, is that you know how attached we are to our cell phone. Right, Sandila?
Yes. Yes, true.
Yes. So if we have a WhatsApp message, we are going to read it. But if we have an email, I'm not sure whether we read that. Like me, I'll go first to the WhatsApp. And MS Teams, we may not necessarily have that on our cell phone. So the WhatsApp group would be used to communicate important messages between me and you. For instance, I'll give you the link to our lecture until we sort out our timetable. I'll invite you to, let's say there's a webinar taking place and you need to learn EndNote. I could do that for you, all right? Now, I do believe that Dr. Mudley would be having an orientation program. So if I learn about that and I would like to share it with you, I will do it on the WhatsApp group. I can do it via email. Oh, let me tell you this, Sandelia. I'm one of the lecturers that sends the most amount of emails. So be prepared. You're going to get lots and lots of emails from me. And let me tell you why. There's an unofficial prize for the lecturer who gets the most amount of emails. Not get, sends actually, right? So I'm going to be sending you out lots and lots of emails. And I also use, oh, Sandila, yes, you have something to say, please, because there's only a few of us here, by all means you can stop me and ask a question. Sandila, do you have a question?
You did mention in your email that you attached the timetable, but I guess you were mistaken because it's not attached. The only thing that you did attach was those two class lists and the ERP case study.
Okay, now let me tell you why I sometimes do that, all right? That shows me that you were the only one to have read the email and to look for the attachment. Other students, they just, I don't even think they will open the email. So Sandile, well done, well done. If you were in class, I could probably give you a prize like maybe my power bank or something like that, right? But well done, right? Sandile, other people, no other student has replied and told me that they did not receive the attachment. Okay, so I will make small little errors or small little innuendos to ensure that you are paying attention. For example, I may just ask student number 216093112. Please greet us, introduce yourself.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon.
Like my name is Shalanati Pungola. And I'm not sure, like, what do you want to know? So, like,
Well, what I'd like to know from all of you is whether you are going to pass this course, yes or no.
Oh, most definitely. Like, I'm not gonna waste my money. Like, well, because I'm literally paying for this, so failing is not an option.
Yes, I like that. Thank you very much, Mr. My student number
Yes.
210938112.
Yeah,
I like that.
Pungola. Yeah, so like yes, a little bit of myself. Like, okay, like I studied, like, okay, advanced, like diploma in taxation 2020. I am currently working like a Transnet, like so in financial reporting. I guess that's it.
Excellent. So how are you able to attend our MS Teams lecture at this point?
Actually, I'm literally at the office right now, and you know, like, yes.
Oh, lovely,
so
lovely.
More the way like multitasking.
Oh, yes, you sure are. Now, because of students like you, and there are going to be lots and lots like that, I have created a part-time lecture at 5 o'clock, right? So at 5 o'clock today, I'm going to see the students again. I hope you can see that. There we go, 5:10 to 7 o'clock. We won't go that long. And yes, I will ensure that my part-time students don't miss out on our coursework, on our curriculum that we are doing. Would you like that?
Yeah, that would be much appreciated. Actually, even more convenient because you know, like at the moment, because we are less busy, but as we're approaching like the financial year, things will be a bit hectic.
Oh, yes, I know that. I've been teaching for a long time, and I've been teaching. Like, right?
Well, you kind of went mute like for a second. I didn't hear like the last part.
I'm so sorry. Yes, I lost connection for a second or two, and I've got fiber at home. What I said was that I've been teaching for a number of years, actually about 25 odd years. Let me put my video up because that'll save some bandwidth. And
yes,
over the years, I've heard of lots and lots of excuses of students not being able to attend because they have work commitments, family commitments, like a wife and children and all that goes with it. So I try to accommodate you as far as possible. And in order to do that, I'm going to be creating a part-time slot for you guys. And there's my lecture timetable out here. So on a Monday at 5 o'clock, which I will be repeating the introduction today, because it's the directive from the university that we start with lectures. Today at 5 o'clock, I'll be repeating the lecture, and by then most of the students would have joined us. Now, tomorrow, I think I'll have this 11 o'clock lecture. I want more students to register, and again, on Wednesday. So I will work out a time, but we will keep in contact on the WhatsApp group. So if I know that all students have registered, there's no issues with protests, and maybe we can continue as normal, then we will continue with all our designated timetabled lectures. But for now, what I'd like you to do is, firstly, to spread the word to the rest of our students that yes, IT5 lectures have commenced. I have given you a journal article to read, and the journal article that I've given you is, let me open the journal article. It's called A Case Study Analysis of Factors for Success in ERP System Implementations. So this will give you an idea that I will be talking about ERP system implementations. Let me just go quickly and add the student. Yes.
Can I interject? So, like, as you're mentioning, like ERP, like, which exactly ERP will be focusing on?
SAP.
SAP.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect because actually I work with SAP.
Excellent. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, then you'll be able to teach all of us what aspect. Can you tell whether it's the accounting, the HR, logistics, which aspect of SAP?
Well, like I deal with production, like SAP production, and also like we also use like TOMS, like, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so like,
wow.
Yes, like, but most of the time actually, like, well, not I use SAP like every day, so like SAP production, so that's the SAP that I use.
Ah, excellent, excellent. So I will be talking about SAP from a theoretical perspective. And I'll also introduce you all to the practical aspect. So I'm going to give you all a username and a password. I'm just waiting for the licensing to sort out, and then I will share those details with you. I did that last year, and I found it extremely, extremely useful and productive. So I'm not just talking theory, I'm also talking practical as well. So I'm so happy that someone out there realizes just how important our subject is, right? Okay.
Yes,
so
but sir,
this
can
is
I
going
can
to...
I
Yes, sure.
Sorry. I'm sorry to interject. You know, like I was going through like actually like Blackboard, and I couldn't see like the study guide because like I just wanted to see the structure of the course, like how it's looking like, but there was nothing there posted.
No, we're not using Blackboard LMS, we're using Moodle, and we're using Microsoft Teams.
Yeah, like on Moodle, like, so when you type there, like it take you like to think Lens Zone. So like there was, Yes, yes. So like there was no study guide. So like actually I would like to get a copy of that, like so that I can see like what I'll be looking at like throughout like our journey.
You will. Of course you will. You're going to get all of that from me, right? I'll just whet your appetite. I will take you through to last year's course. And it's the second time we're running the course, so it'll be very similar to what we did last year. And so there's the Think Learn Zone. They haven't created a class for me. This was last year's work. Right, so there's last year's work. So you'll see there's my study guide, my timetable, my PowerPoint slides, enterprise resource planning. And it says 2020, right? 2021. So yes. I can't edit this. They need to edit it for me to make it 2022. That is why I didn't share this with you, okay? And also all my students from last year are on there. But the study guide is here. There's it out there if you want to quickly view it. This was last year's study guide. Yeah. And so I'll go through all of this with you. The reason I'm not doing it right now is some students are still registering for the course. And I know I'll have to repeat myself in a couple of days' time. Okay, so can you just hang 10 a little?
Yeah, and, no, I'm going through it. So it's more like I'm browsing through it, but I'm really grateful that you actually showed me. Sir, can you go back? Actually, I just wanted to see the other part, the previous. No, yes, that page. Yes. Okay, yeah, you can go down. Like, no, it's fine. Like I've already seen it.
Okay. All right. So we will be having orientation very soon. Let me share the orientation email that I received from Dr. Let me look for Dr. Asogan Mudley is the program coordinator for us. He said the orientation schedule it has been scheduled for 22nd of February at 4, right? So I'm going to share this on our WhatsApp group. Are you part of the WhatsApp group?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. So I'm going to do that for you now as we speak. So in the orientation, we will talk more about the course content and the study guides and what we expect of you and all that goes with it, right? So let me do that quickly. By the way, can you see everything is done online? All right, so there's my IT5 group. I'm going to attach the document. All right, while we're on the topic of the WhatsApp group, please don't abuse our WhatsApp groups in terms of sending me jokes and videos and good morning messages and you know, surveys or anything of that sort. All right, I don't want all that to come across. By the way, I've also set the WhatsApp settings such that only the administrators can do that. And I think Sandila and I are just administrators right now. So that's the Department of Auditing and Taxation Orientation Program. And Dr. Mudley will give us more direction when he has a class with you. Okay, does it answer your question in terms of you asked about the study guide and you asked about what's going on in this course?
Yes, I'm answered, and thank you very much.
No, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. All right. Once the class numbers increase, then we'll talk about the rules and how you can get a hold of me. By the way, my personal cell phone number is 084-574-3807. Obviously, if you're in the WhatsApp group, you can contact me. Now, again, please respect, I have other classes to teach, and I also am a family man, and I have a wife and children and dogs and I've got friends, so keep to your office hours, but I always reply to all WhatsApp messages and all emails. Okay, my email address, I've sent you an email, so you should have that. And you can get a hold of me. I'm here for you. I enjoy teaching. I love it. This is my calling, and I'm here to pass you. But I can only pass you if you want to pass. Okay, so please take advantage of the fact that you have a lecturer that loves information technology, that loves IT. In fact, the reason I took this course, it had the word IT in it. I'm actually in the information systems department. I'm not in taxation and auditing. I'm not in Dr. Lulu Jali's department. I'm in the information systems department. So if you want to contact me, you can't go through the secretary in auditing and taxation. You'll have to come through the information systems department. Okay, so you know who I am. I'm qualified enough to teach you. I did it last year. I even wrote an external examination in SEP to be able to teach you, and I'll tell you more about that as we go along. So for now,
Sir?
I don't want to waste. Yes, I don't want to waste your data. One second, I don't want to waste your data. I will, and there's only 3 of us in this lecture. I will end my lecture and ask if there's any questions or queries. Please feel free to do so now. Yes, go ahead.
Actually, I'm a bit curious about SAP, like because it's very interesting. So like, let's say like you want to be a sub-specialist. So like, what do you have to do like to do that, or
Okay.
maybe analyst or something like that?
All right. So the SAP course that I taught last year, there was an opportunity for students to certify themselves. And again, I'll tell you more about that. I can't tell you everything today. Then there's no forthcoming attractions for you to attend any other lectures. I'll keep it slowly. It's a teaching tool as well. It's like when you have a hamburger and you're eating, you can't eat the whole burger at one time. Isn't that so? You got to eat it slowly, bit by bit. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you, okay? I'll give you bit by bit info. However, if you are interested and you want to find out what I taught last year, then feel free to go to my YouTube channel. Right, I've got a YouTube channel, and let me go to my YouTube channel. You should be able to see it now. This was my last year's lecture channel. And you are more than welcome to go and view my lectures. You'll see my students. And let's see, where's my YouTube channel? Oh, by the way, there we go. You asked me about SAP. What did we do in SAP? Yeah. We created a purchase order. We displayed stock in SAP. We entered, we displayed the warehouse stock. We went and, oh, there we go, SAP S4HANA. That's what we went and did. So feel free to go to my channel. Yes, sir.
No. I'm not saying anything. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. All right.
So I can't see your channel. Like,
you can't. I can see it.
No, I can't see the name because now, like, what's showing on my screen is.
Second, I'm just going to go to my dashboard. I didn't expect you to ask me all these questions, and I wasn't. Normally, I would have it set up so that when I go to YouTube, everything will appear. So,
yes, no problem. It's just that actually I know how to create a purchase order, to do a GRN, and also like to pay the invoices. Like I've done all of those things, and then like the fixed assets. Okay, I've done fixed asset, general ledgers, AP, and taxation. So like all those area 1 to area 35, like all of those things, I've done that already.
Oh, you're gonna find this course a little bit boring because you know all of this work. But don't worry, I'll try and make it interesting for you. I will create lots of journal articles, which I already did. I sent you a journal article. You need to go and read up on that journal article. We're going to start talking about that very soon. How you read the journal article. And listen, I'm going to share the channel in the WhatsApp group. So you'll be able to find out. I'm not sure why it's not giving me the channel. Let me go back to my videos.
But sir, like actually, like as you're saying, like we're gonna be studying like production, what is called production, and the other one, human resources. And so what we'll be focusing on, like, do we focus on specific transactional codes like on SAP?
Yes, specific transactional codes. Now you must realize SAP is wide, broad. I can't take everything. I only have 13 weeks with you, right? With this, it's 14, and I may not be able to do, I cannot do all, right? I cannot do all. But what I can do is whet your appetite to go and
no problem. But yeah, well, I guess I'll be asking a lot of questions because there are some transactional codes that I don't understand, like, you know. But anyway, that is for another time.
Okay, there's my channel. It's called IT5 A Semester 1 2021. Okay.
Yes.
So can I share that with you in the chat? Control C. I'm going to share that in our. So you have an idea of what I did last year, right? Let me see. Right?
Okay, so like, I'll go through it.
Jumping the gun now. If you're going to do all of that, then I won't have anything to show you, right? Right, but you asked, and so I'm going to put down my YouTube channel with all my lectures from 2021, and there it is, right? So you should be able to see it in the WhatsApp group, all right? And feel free to go and have a look at those lectures, and you kind of get an idea of what I did. Okay, so it's now 12:40, going to my time. If you don't mind, I'll call it an afternoon, but I will see you for my part-time lecture at 5. When we're starting off, I'll add you to my schedule, and then we'll decide how and what we want to do in terms of our schedule going forward. Thank you so much for the question. Sandile, I'll keep in touch with you if you don't mind by WhatsApp so that you can post to our students and you can add students to the WhatsApp group. Is that okay with you, Sandile?
I don't mind.
Thank you, Sandile. And Sandile, you can also add that to your CV one day. You can say, I'm an administrator on a WhatsApp group.
Okay, sir.
Okay, great. You got my joke there, right? Okay, so I'm going to say my goodbyes now, and I'm going to stop the recording, and I will share the recording in the WhatsApp group for those students who missed the lecture, and I'll also post it to our YouTube channel. In fact, I think I make a new YouTube channel, and I'm going to call it IT5A Semester 1 2022 lectures. Okay, so for now, goodbye, everybody, and thank you so much for coming. Bye. Oh, that's what we do at the end of the lecture.
Bye.
We put our video and we say bye.
Bye.
Put your video on. Let me see you.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a photograph. And let me tell you why I do this. Because this is my register. This is my proof.
Yay.
Right? So there's my proof. Where's one more? One more? Come on. One more student. You see, the student probably left us, right? Doesn't matter. Ta-da! I've got our photograph, and I'm going to post it in our WhatsApp. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wave to you.
Bye.
Goodbye. Right. I'll see you for the repeat lecture if you are coming along. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll stop the recording.